Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Up the Guts podcast. Joining as always is your host, Tricky, alongside my co-host, JP. How are you, mate?
Not too bad, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. And we've got a special guest today, former AFL player from the North Melbourne Football Club and the Brisbane Lions, Ryan Bastinac. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. Thanks for having me.
Not a problem, mate. Good win. You're obviously at Pearstown now. Good win.
Yep.
How you been going this season?
Yeah, not great. Probably not as we would like. We've sort of been up and down, but we're 5-5 now, so it's not bad to get to that. We just got to start getting some momentum and start winning.
Yep, and now you obviously have the Brews with Basti, so do you want to kick that off with that?
We let us swear on this show as well.
Yeah, you can swear. Go for it.
Go for
I don't know you said this before. How do you say this? What are you going with? I've got no idea.
Let's go with sing toe.
Yeah, we'll
sing
go with
toe.
that. Cheers, brother. Give it a crack.
What's the rating?
That's not bad.
It's actually not bad, eh?
That's a good 6-7, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm going 6.5 for that.
Yeah, I can go 6.5, 6-7, go in the middle.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's actually not
Not
bad.
We got a P plate here, so you can't.
Yeah, sorry, boys.
That's actually.
It's good, eh? It's a good beer.
What did you do on the Romcast this week? It was a bit different one, wasn't it?
Fuck, what was it?
Or last one you had milk with it or something.
Oh, 43 liquor.
Yeah.
Have you had that before?
Nah.
Get it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's
Good?
good. Yeah. I done one with lemonade, and that was good. And then with milk, Robbo fucking loved it. Yeah.
Robbo loves anything.
Yeah.
Fucking loose cunt.
He is.
Now,
Mind just swearing on that part. Still.
No, he is. He is.
It demonstrates him.
Yeah.
No.
He
now,
loves a good time.
yeah, junior days. Where'd you play your juniors at and all that? And what was your first memory of playing football and growing up and all that type of stuff?
First memory was probably at Pearsdale, being a little fella running around there because Dad coached there and shit.
How long has he been coaching?
Fuck,
Senior coach there for?
Forever.
Yeah.
Not at Pearsdale.
Yeah.
But
But he's been
everywhere.
Yeah.
But he loves it.
But mainly involved in Pearsdale.
Yeah, he spent 5 years, 95 to, don't know when, but he won 2 flags there, back to back. And then he had a stint there in 07, I think.
Yep.
Now we're back there. Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, Narry Juniors I played in footy, so that was good there.
Any notable names you're playing with alongside there at Narry Juniors?
Yeah, Tom Scully.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Skull.
Yeah.
Number one pick, obviously.
Money bags.
Yeah. Tom.
Had to throw that one out there.
Anyone else? Or did you come up against anyone that you're like, oh, geez, they're going to be a star straight away?
Tom Scully was probably the only one. He was famous at 12, that bloke. Like, it was unbelievable because the funny thing is he played at Berwick.
Yeah, I thought he was Berwick.
He was Berwick first, and we could never beat him, like, ever. And
It's always been like that, though, isn't it? Berwick, Narry.
yeah. And then he was going to come across to us at under 14s, and we could never beat him. I'm like, fuck, I just want to win a flag against Berwick before he comes over, so they don't say, oh, you're only going to win one because you're strong. So we outplayed Berwick in the under 13 grand final, and we fucking got over the line, which was good. And then Tom Scully come, and we won a couple there as well.
Did you get a best on ground, any of it? No best on ground? No. Any BNFs, league BNFs?
No, I honestly never won many BNFs
No?
growing up. My first best and fairest was at the VFL one at Brisbane.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure.
And then Stingrays, how'd you find the talent pathway and all that coming through?
Yeah, I love the Stingrays.
Yeah.
It
Good
was
fun.
Yeah, Darren Flanagan and Graham Yates were the ones who ran the show when I was there, and they were awesome. Graham Yates is probably one of the best coaches I've had. Probably the best.
Was it Hard Yakker in there?
At the Stingrays?
Yeah.
Fishy's name was. He used to put us through our paces. He was he was a good fella.
Skin folds.
Yeah. No, big thing, skin folds.
Oh,
Can't really, you got to hide all the skin folds and shit.
Yeah.
Because of everyone's so sensitive.
And nowadays, you would have been doing beep tests back then, wouldn't you?
Yep.
I don't think they even do that anymore.
No,
They do,
what
is
testing?
it yo-yo?
Is it yo-yo now?
I think it's yo-yo, and then when you
Yeah.
got to do it, then you got to walk around a car and then do it again or something because
Yeah.
they got rid of that.
Yeah, yo-yo come in at North. We used to do that as a test instead of the beat test.
Yeah.
B test got cancelled because people used to push them too hard.
What?
Push themselves too hard.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that the idea of the beep test?
Yeah.
That's why it got cancelled because people would like drop.
That's what you're meant to do.
Well,
Go to
do
your
you remember?
drop.
Do you remember any of your good scores that you got on the beep test?
15.6, I think.
Fuck, that's not bad.
Yeah. That was me best. Endurance was me thing. So
yeah.
I love running.
Yeah. And do you remember the day, like when coming up to the draft year, did you have many clubs, like a few clubs talking to you? And
Yep.
did North stick out straight away, or what was the go there?
North are really good. When they come over, I was like, they were probably probably one of the nicest to interview. Them, I really got along with Adelaide as well. But yeah, North and Adelaide were the two that I really liked.
Were you willing to go interstate straight away if you had to? Yeah.
Sure, yeah. I thought I was going to go to, where was it? West Coast. Because I think it was pick 19. I'm like, I think Richmond. Or someone had, I'm like, fuck, if I don't get picked here, I'm going to fucking Perth. And I was sort of like a bit flat about that. I didn't really want to go to Perth, but I would have gone. And I said to Mum, because we were at the draft, I'm like, fuck, I think I might be going to Perth. Fuck. And then North picked me up, which is good. But I saw Brad Scott there before the draft kicked off. He goes, hopefully we see you later on and after. So that was a bit of a
heads up type thing.
It was good.
Mentioning Brad Scott, is he as hard-headed as he looks and turns out to be? Like,
He gave me some all-time sprays.
Any notable you'd like to share? Or?
Oh, yeah. I remember a couple. Fuck, I copped it heaps, eh?
Anything in particular, or just anything?
Ball watching and shit. But I remember sitting in my seat, like in front row. I was like hunching me, and he's spraying me, and he could tell I was. And he's like, Ryan, and when he was angry, he used to call me Ryan. And he goes, Ryan, sit up here. He said, I'm like, fucking hell. Yeah. But some of the boys have got some bloody good stories about him. He disqualified Aaron Mullett from playing any footy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he had a sort of a half contest.
Okay. Yeah.
You remember going? You are disqualified from playing any footy this week. It's pretty funny. we stories you still talk about.
I remember watching a video about Mad Jack Doll getting sprayed.
Yeah. Oh, he's a hothead. Yeah, Brad, fucking hell. But he's so good.
I reckon he's calmed down over the years, though. At Essendon, I haven't seen him really spray much
since he had kids. I reckon.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him spray many.
He
blokes
would
at Essendon yet.
Yeah, I guarantee he would.
Well, not like how you'd see it on TV, they go to the box and you'd see him spraying someone. I haven't really seen that yet.
No, it would be behind closed doors.
Oh, definitely,
for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
And I could imagine what was, because I've seen a few clips, I remember back in the years, how intense it was. What was pre-season camp and all that like with Scott?
Yeah.
Some of it looked like...
So hard.
Yeah.
But it was good. That's like, I love that. Like the hard work. He brought that, He sort of brought that real exercise science type philosophy or whatever you call it, him and Steve Saunders. So, we used to go to Utah and do our training camps over there, and that was, it was all, I'd probably take that for granted a bit because, like, I look back, I wish I was over there now. But when I was young, it was like, I'm over here for too long, like, get me home sort of thing. But just because you're a young...
Homesick type thing.
It's like, fuck, get me home.
I'd
love to be fucking over there.
Yeah, sorry. What was your first memories walking into North Melbourne? Did someone come up to you and, like, just... notice straight away that, geez, they're a leader and took you under their wing?
Yeah, not really took me under my wing. I just sort of went in there. But first day, I remember it clearly. We were training at, I don't know, it wasn't at Arden Street. MSAC, is it called, in the city, Albert Park? Or?
MSAC, yeah.
I just remember walking in first day and all the boys are playing table tennis, like Mickey Ferrito and all that, and they're just coming up to me, just so nice.
Commentated a game with him playing yesterday because I did I did Pakenham Gembrook Cockatoo,
Yeah, how'd he go?
He's still in good shape.
Where's he playing?
He mixes around. So like at one point he was in the mid, next point he just goes around everywhere. I remember him coming. It was either before the game, after the game. He goes, "Getting too old for this shit."
Yeah, he'd still be in good nick.
Oh yeah, he's still got guns.
They got done yesterday though.
Yeah, they won the flag last year.
Yeah, in Div 1, so they're in Premier now, and they're just sitting outside the 4.
What teams are in that?
So you got
Pakenham, Narre Warren, Upway,
Wandon.
Yeah.
Alinda Fernie Creek, which has Matt Scharenberg.
There
What?
you go.
Is Taylor Garner in that league?
No, he's Eastern.
Warrialic.
Yeah, Warrialic.
Narry, you're in that one. Are Narry the best?
Yeah, but they got done by Wandon early, so it's Wandon and Narry that the 2.
Well, how many teams are in that? 2.
Is it 8?
2.
Oh, not many.
4,
Yeah, no.
6, 8.
And they've got they've got Prem, Div 1, Div 2. Yeah.
They broke up Southeast football ages ago. Cranny, like they all went to out east.
Because it was like Cranny, Tiridan, Narry and all that, remember?
I think except for Berwick.
Yeah.
Berwick went to Eastern.
Yeah. They're in Premier?
Yeah, with Narrabul and all that. That's where they went. And then Beaky followed. And then Narry's just stayed out there for some reason, which is quite weird because it's a
Fucking hell.
fair
Bit of
drive for
travel.
them. Like, you'd think they'd come to Southern.
For sure.
Like, Cranny came to Southern first year they win the flag.
Well, could all change, isn't there? Rumours there's another division coming in
That's
Mornington.
what I saw
Yeah, I
that.
saw
That'd
it.
be good.
Div
Yeah,
3.
yeah, I've heard. Well, they've always been talking about it, remember? It could be interesting, though.
How?
Do you reckon Narry South would come over, or do you reckon they'd stay Southern?
I'd hate to go play for Mornington Peninsula League again.
Why is that?
Where were you at? Where have you
I
been?
was a Devon boy.
Oh, righto.
Yeah, I loved it, but I just hated it in the end because me and him played 19s together, and we'll get done by 200 points every week.
it's hard,
Yeah,
isn't it?
we weren't
We
great.
weren't good. We had 16 players max sometimes.
Yeah,
and
it's fucking hard. When
I
that's
think I played a couple of Resi's games, and then I just said, yeah, I'm going. Went to Dandy Redlegs for half a year.
yeah.
That turned to shit. And then, yeah, went to Narrow. I actually was going to give up footy.
So wait, where did you start? Where did you boys start?
So I started juniors. I played 3 years at Devon,
Yep.
then 3 years at Tyrrellton, then
Yep.
had 4-year break, and then was literally just walking laps at Devon, and I went up to the coach of 19s because I knew him through primary school, his son. I was like, do you need players? Wouldn't mind having a kick, and then played another 3 or 4 years there.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
And mine was...
You've been around.
not really. Devon
Yep.
for all the way up till under 16s or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to Beaky for 2 years. Got into a grand final in my second year and lost that by 26.
Now, we'd like to mention how much time you spent on the
Yeah.
ground that game.
Seniors?
Nah, under 17 ones.
Right.
I remember that. Well, like, get JP on.
I
You went on.
I was on the whole game for about 10 minutes.
Oh, that's being generous. You got on in the third quarter, I reckon. Biggest cheer. We're like, yes, yes.
Yeah. Then I went to go play for Cranny.
Yep.
They didn't let me in their 19 side, so I played 2 games at Cranny under 17s. Got done by both 100 points. I said, screw this. I'm going to play under 19s and possibly get done by 200. I'd rather that. And then went to Dandy, then to Narry South.
Yeah.
So I have been around. I haven't really been around that much for footy. Cricket, I have been. Cricket, I'm
You a cricket fan or?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't fuck it. My career ended at I was 13, 14. I remember playing 13s, and then they said fucking go fill in with the under 15s, the older boys.
Yeah.
And no one wanted to open because, I don't know, we were playing against these I don't know, Sri Lankans, and they just bowling like quick heat.
So
they were
yeah,
good.
Standard.
And no one wanted to open. I'm like, oh, fuck, yeah, I'll open. And everyone's telling me to wear like a thigh guard, and I never used to wear one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, nah, I'm not wearing one. Went out there, bang, first ball on the quad, nearly in tears, and that was the end of it. I was fucking shit scared of the fast bowlers, mate. I hated it. I like backyard cricket.
Yeah, nah, good fun.
Hey, growing up with senior cricket,
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Especially like some comps. So we play with a 4-piece in our comp.
Yeah.
When you play like ones and stuff, some comps still play with a 2-piece.
What's that?
So the difference between the ball is one swings a lot more than the other.
Yeah.
The 4-pieces you normally play with turf, but we for some reason play it on Syntho.
Yeah.
You got blokes that bowling absolute wheels, swinging it like a mile.
Yeah.
Thinking you're playing Test cricket.
And then they go back to if they go back to the 2-piece, they can't hit the pitch because they're used to swinging a 4-piece.
Yeah. See, if I bowl,
Right.
if
Is
I
that
bowl,
much of a difference?
Yeah.
if I bowl with a 2-piece now, I wouldn't be able to control it.
Really?
Yeah, it's that impossible. But like you go to a like Ringwood League, they play with all 2-pieces and stuff.
So wait, what do Australia play with?
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Right.
they play with 2-piece, like junior cricket. Junior cricket, you play with a 2-piece.
Right.
Like these blokes are hooping it about this friggin' much. You play and miss. You think you're playing for friggin' Australia against England or something.
Yeah.
You're like, how do I hit this?
Yeah.
It's
So you be
impossible.
watching the Ashes at the minute?
Yeah, I've been watching the Ashes. Yeah, Aussie's 100 last night was good.
One of my best mates is an absolute cricket nuff. He loves it. So that's
Really?
where I get all... Yeah. Twisty's shared out, mate. Yeah, he loves it. So that's where I get all my info from.
Now, you barracked for Richmond growing up,
Oh,
I believe.
man,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who was your players that you looked up to or favourite player?
Richo.
I was
Richo.
going to say,
Richo.
surely Richo, yeah.
I used to... There was this guy, Mark Tapner, he used to call me Richo. If I still saw him, he calls me Richo.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that because you know
me-
how much you were in love with him?
Yeah,
or?
that was my nickname.
Yeah.
I just loved the Tigers and that. So he used to call me Richo growing up. And then Brett Deledio.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why I love number 3.
Mhm.
I wore 3 in Stingrays because of
Yep.
Deledio. And then, yeah, obviously loved it ever since as well. So
What
I love
was
the Tigers.
was Richo just because he kicked goals or?
I don't know, he just seems like a good bloke. Like, goes crazy on the field, then off the field. He just seems like genuine, you know? Everyone loves Richo.
I'll never forget his sprays.
Oh, yeah.
When he used to spray people, it was funny as.
Have you listened to the podcast with him and Dill Buckley? Yeah, it's good.
Yeah?
He speaks about all that shit. Yeah, he's good.
Now, do you remember your debut as if like
Yep.
it was yesterday? What was that like when you got how'd you get like told that you're going to do it and all that?
Yeah.
Because they make a big thing of it nowadays.
I think Brad Scott just come up to me and told me on the at training or whatever, but it was in Adelaide against Port Adelaide, so at the old, was it Footy Park?
Yeah.
Or whatever they call it.
The old
stadium.
one. The
You know
old
that
one. Yeah.
But yeah, so and I'm just getting told the crowds are fucked. Like,
Yeah, you're not wrong.
when you're walking off, they're into you. And
Yeah.
100%.
Are they playing Never Tear Us Apart yet then or no? Not yet.
No. So this is like sort of old school.
Yeah.
Adelaide crowd, I'd love to just go there just to watch it.
Well, I've
just to be there in their atmosphere.
Yeah, it's wild.
I've already
it?
said
Yeah.
I want to go gather round next year. I've already said I
Yeah.
want to try and go gather round.
So you don't even gather around. Like, it wouldn't be that. Like, gather round's a good idea. I get it, but I'd just like to go to an Adelaide Port Adelaide game.
Oh mate,
just
crazy.
to see the atmosphere and
Yeah.
how like wild it gets because they go real
They do.
stupid over there.
But the race at that ground, whatever it's called, was
Yeah.
they were fucking right there. Like,
Like-
they were. Yeah, you're
Really?
walking down, they're there. So it was crazy.
You're just looking at everyone going,
Yeah, they're-
"Oh, get me out of here!"
Yeah. And all the boys before like are telling me about it. He goes, "Wait till you play fucking here." I'm like, "Yeah, righto." But anyway, I'm nervous as got me jumper presented, and I've ran out like forgotten me mouth guard. I was shitting myself. But
Yeah.
once you get out there, it's just like fucking playing footy again, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Had a bit of fun.
Yep, that's it.
And you gathered like 23 disposals. What do you remember much of the game?
Yeah, it was wet.
Yeah,
It was
wet.
a wet game.
Is that your type of game or
Oh, don't mind.
don't
Whatever.
mind?
Yeah.
So you're not like a condition. You
Nah.
know how some people prefer the wet or prefer
Yeah.
if it's like not windy.
I don't mind the wet
Yep.
because like cleanness comes out, sort of thing.
More focused on the ball.
Yeah.
Like trying to actually pick up the thing.
Yeah.
Whereas dry footy, it's
Yeah.
oh yeah, I know I can pick this up.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just a bit of a slog of a day. Can't remember too much of it, but we lost. I know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It was a good experience.
that would have been when Brisbane were a bit struggling. I mean, North Melbourne.
North.
Sorry, North.
Yeah.
No, you were up and about. Sorry, then.
No, we were
Couple more years,
We were
couple more
just
years.
well, that was Brad Scott's first year.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we were sort of. I think we finished 9th that year.
it was 2012, 13 when you would have been pushing finals.
Yeah, we played finals.
20.
My third year, we played finals. We
Yeah.
finished 8th.
I know
We
you.
got spanked in WA against West Coast.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking flogged.
I know you played. Did you play 2014
Yep.
against Essendon?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Freaking Drew
That-
Preachy dog.
Yeah. Frank the Tank. Yeah.
God, that killed me that,
that was-
night.
EU bombers.
Bombers.
Yeah.
That really killed
That was
me.
one of the best games ever.
Can you turn that light off, JP? It's a bit bright on you.
Yeah, that was awesome, that game. And then the Geelong. Yeah, it was good.
Do you remember getting your first Rising Star nomination? Yeah.
Yep.
Obviously, collected 24 disposals against West Coast, was it?
Yep.
How was that when you got the recognition? Was that a really good
Yeah.
moment?
Yeah, it was good. Because that week, Brad Scott, I think I had a shit game the week before we played St Kilda. I had like a shit game. And then the following week, we're playing West Coast and Daniel Kerr and all that we're playing. And Brad's come up to me and said, "You're going to play on Daniel Kerr this week, tag him," sort of thing. I'm like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Big job.
Big job. So, yeah, played on Daniel Kerr and, you know,
Did you do much study on him?
yeah. I was like,
What was some of his strengths that you noticed when you were studying him?
just like he liked to get on the fly a lot around stoppages.
Yep.
So thought if I could take that away, sort of get on his back and just be right on him, I'd go all right. And
Yep.
I held him pretty well that day, and I think that's why I got the Rising Star.
Who were some of your favourite teammates at North?
Well, Brad McKenzie is my best mate.
Mhm.
Still talk to him. Cunners, I used to room with him.
Yep.
Got some pretty funny stories with Cunners.
Any you want to share?
Yeah, we used to like get room service at like midnight sometimes.
Yep.
I can get chips and shit before the game. Interstate trips and that. But yeah, he's just a country boy. He's absolute legend. But all my teammates have been good over the years. Yeah, I got along with everyone.
Any
Boomer, Drewy, like Spard, they're all fucking awesome.
any like players that you're playing against that you liked?
Probably just the ones like Dill Robinen.
Yep.
You know, I grew up playing with him, Shane Savage, Tom Scully, Dustin Martin. I went through. Got some funny stories with them as well. under 18, under 18 carnival. So all those boys, like big country boys, were good.
Yeah.
Because from Stingrays, we were metro from my bottom age, and then my top age, I went to country. So I was with all those boys, and glad we did that because country's way better than metro.
Really?
Yeah. Fucking oath.
More fun.
Yeah, they're just down to earth.
Yeah.
More
Country,
chill.
Yeah, just chilled.
Have a bit
just
of
want to
fun.
play footy, have fun.
Whereas the metro boys take it too
Too
serious.
serious, yeah.
Like,
That's not me. I always like playing footy and having a good time.
Yeah.
Playing footy and having a beer afterwards.
That's it. That's footy.
And when you were saying, when you came, obviously North were on the up.
Yeah.
What did you notice when you walked in there? Like, was it the environment that Brad Scott was creating, or did they have the talent
Yeah.
and it just needed that extra step?
It was just like Boomer and like Brad Scott, obviously, yeah, but the way Boomer and that led Andrew Swallow and that led the group.
Yep.
Was just probably just a standard. Like, just you don't want to miss a rep on your weights because you're going to be fucking in shit, you know?
Yeah.
So that, like, it would all be, like, just really well monitored. So no one would take shortcuts, or some players would, but you'd get fucking told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who were some of the mentioned reps? Who were some of the beasts in the gym there?
The Beast?
Yeah.
Robbie Tarrant.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fucking Majak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine they would have been.
Cunners was weak as piss on the bench press.
Really?
Yeah, but then you get, like, Jamie McMillan.
Yeah.
He's like, you'd think Cunners throws J-Mac around. You know,
You think Cutter's like the way he plays and stuff,
Yeah,
he's an absolute bull.
shit on the bench press. Shit.
You hear stories, some of them like that, like they're well built, but they've never touched touched
Jamie
the weight.
McMillan, he's a nerd.
Yeah.
So he studied the bench press, and he's got the perfect technique. He's benching 140.
Yeah.
And Cunners is struggling to get 100 up. But he's the strongest bloke ever out on the park.
Getting this bloke into the gym at the moment.
Yeah. Well, you just started, you boys?
I've been doing it for a couple of years, but we're getting into it now.
What do you do? Just weights or
Yeah, I do a push pull legs.
Yeah.
So yeah,
every day?
pretty much, or 5 to 6 days. Yeah, whenever I
What
can.
are you benching? What's your...
I'm just below 90 at the moment, so I'm looking to get. I couldn't get the 90 up last time I did it, so I'm hoping to get it up next time.
Yeah, nice.
And then he was pretty much one of his first times repping 60 out pretty comfortably.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think you got that for 8, didn't you?
No, more. Definitely more.
That's what, as soon as I saw that, I'm
I got
like,
12.
Yeah.
as soon as I saw that, I'm like,
Three sets of 12. So,
Yeah.
like, that's
good.
like my mate.
60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mate, Campbell, he said if you can do at least 3 sets of 12, that's when you go up.
Yeah.
I said, all right.
Yeah, fuck.
So the next one's on, I'm going up to 70.
Yeah. You can get the bug with Jim A. Like people like Reece Matheson at the minute, he's crazy.
yeah,
My cousin, they're just all into it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I saw that, I was like, you'll be benching 100 like that in no time. Like you're flying the 60s up. I was like, mate, I was struggling on 40 when I first started. Like, it's unreal.
Yeah. Well, you're a strong boy. Yeah.
Friggin' timber yard helps. I used to work in a timber yard.
Yeah, what do you do for work?
So at the moment, I'm Macca's at the moment,
Yeah.
and then do this on the side,
Yeah.
and obviously the commentary as well.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I just work for a smoke alarm company
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
because of my back.
Yeah.
Stuff me back during the wood factory and stuff. So
What
I found
happened
out
there?
about scoliosis.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so one day I kept pulling, and like it didn't help. A couple of years ago, I fucking had a past history about sleeping in the car and stuff with mum. 'Cause
Right.
we lost our house.
Oh, really?
So I was all cramped up. My back bent out to the right.
Fuck.
So I found out when I was working in the timber yard, lifting so many heavy stuff, fucks me.
Fucking hell. So what, you and your mum were in the car?
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
year and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
How was that? That would have been tough.
Yeah, it was, but like
Still had all of us around.
Yeah, that's good.
Used to try and get him around every time we could, and just get him out.
Yeah.
you kind of
Footy sport got you through it pretty much.
Yeah, playing sport every Saturday, Tuesday,
Yeah.
Thursday, just doing
You
all
need that,
shit.
eh?
Yeah. And like that's where like yesterday times like when I feel sick and stuff, I
Yeah.
still want to go out and play
Yeah.
because I just want to keep going. I
Yeah.
don't want to give it up.
So how long ago was that?
17,
18. Because it would have been year
Yeah.
12 sport and rec.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Because that was
like
when you
that
came
now.
to Devon.
yeah,
A lot of people go through those situations. Yeah.
yeah, man. It was tough.
Yeah. it would
But
be.
got through it.
That's good.
Now I'm
Al-
getting
always
married.
a way out, eh?
Now I'm getting married in a couple
Are ya?
couple months. August.
August,
Nice.
yeah, August.
Whereabouts?
Up in Cockatoo.
Yeah, nice.
called Avalon Castle.
Yeah.
You ever heard of that? Yeah.
Nah, I know Cockatoo. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Up
it's just up there. It's not bad.
Well,
Big
considering where I've been driving, I'm everywhere in Cockatoo at the moment. Going,
Yeah, that's
like,
where all your.
Hillsville. I have to pass it pretty much every time.
Mate.
You got a missus?
No, I don't.
No.
Nah.
I was just
Single.
looking at fucking wedding venues on the weekend, actually.
Yeah?
Up in Noosa, yeah. Yeah.
No stuff.
Yeah.
What do you do for work as well at the
I
moment?
do disability work.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm like sort of a mentor to a couple of young kids.
Mhm.
Yep.
So, yeah, I like that. My missus got me into that, or fiance.
Yeah.
Mrs. Fiance,
Yeah,
same
same
shit.
shit.
Oh, that's the same.
I heard a thing saying, I can't remember where I heard it, probably on a podcast, but do you feel weird saying fiance?
Yeah, it doesn't sound.
Yeah, someone, I
it's
can't
a
remember
bit-
someone saying it.
doesn't
Sounds,
sound right.
it doesn't sound right.
no.
Like
Fiance.
my missus still call. I'm her boyfriend still.
Yeah. Until you're married to like
Yeah,
wife,
yeah.
fiance isn't it, eh?
It's not a word you use.
Partner, it sounds way
I say
better.
my missus.
Yeah, yeah.
Good enough
Fucking
for
oath.
me.
Yeah, agree.
2015
Mm-hmm.
got traded to Brisbane.
Yep.
How was that?
Yeah, it was weird period. Why did I leave? Yeah, so
Did you request or did they? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of think of it like, you know, when like you love someone,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't love you back, sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's how I felt with North.
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt the love from them, and then when they got Dalsano and that, I sorted the love. I felt like it dropped away.
Yep.
For me. So that's sort of where it started, and I love Dal and all that.
Yeah.
Like fucking awesome gun player or whatever. But I said on the couch when we traded him, I go, fuck, I bet Dal takes me spot.
Yeah.
Because we're similar players.
Yep.
He's just obviously, I was like 23 or whatever, 24 when he got to the club, and I'd just come off finishing like top 5 in the BNF, but we got Dal and like similar player. I'm like, fuck, I bet he's going to take me spotty.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Yeah. And he did. He come in and played like the same role. And that's why I felt like I felt that love thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to play me different positions and whatever. And I'm like,
Instead
they're
of
trying to find a spot for me. And I'm like, this isn't working,
yeah.
you know?
So you went to Brisbane.
Yeah.
Felt better up there.
Yeah. Footy didn't work out probably, but I think of it like life's worked out.
Yeah.
You know? I love it up
You
there.
you
I'm
got
still
your
up there.
you got your time up there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Still got to play. Met your missus up there. I'm
That's
guessing.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just sort of needed a fresh start to get out of Melbourne and
Yep.
yeah, just try something new.
Did you find the lifestyle was a bit more easier up there
Yeah.
too? Because obviously we're footy mad. They're probably not as they're not footy mad because they've sort of
No.
rugby as well.
They are now.
Yeah.
Footy's massive up there now, but
Yeah.
it was all rugby. Like it was weird because I'm driving to training. You got kids walking the streets like throwing the rugby ball to themselves, being like, "What the fuck? This is so weird."
Mm.
Yeah.
Seeing that, but yeah, it was good. It's so chilled. It's like a big country town up there.
Yeah.
What was your first game like up there?
First game with Brizzy. Fucking hell, I can't even remember that.
Do you reckon we got?
No, I haven't got his first game.
First game.
I can't even remember who we played.
No.
Nah, I can't remember Brizzy. Nah.
He's
Have a look. Yeah, have a look.
But yeah, who was when you walked in? While he looks up, who were some of the people that stood out to you and like you came real close with, connected with straight away, Brizzy?
Well, Tom Rockcliffe and Pierce Hanley tried to recruit me and walked into their little fucking clique. So that was, yeah, I seemed to be hanging around with them all the time. But I'm not like that. I like hanging out with everyone. So I sort of, don't know, didn't want to just seclude myself to that group. I wanted me and Walks like sort of like getting along with everyone and whatever. So I got along real well with Louis Taylor and that. So
Yep.
he's one of my real good mates now that I still talk to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So who would have the
Reece
coach?
Matheson.
Who would the coach would have had? Was
Leper.
that Leper? Yeah. Doing just miss Voss.
Yeah.
Just missed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how was that Leper as a senior coach?
Yeah, I like Leper. Leper was good. I think the players didn't really sort of pushed him out, I think.
Yeah.
It was a players thing.
He's really good. Like strategies and that.
Yeah, Leper, yeah. And he's an intimidating man, Leper. Like, he's fucking
Big
done
bloke.
it all. Like, he's one
You get a coward hit. Sorry to interrupt. Did you get coward hit?
last year, against Langwarren.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you know that big red bloke from
Yeah.
Langwarren? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's-
sauce.
yeah.
They call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Stoppage.
Yeah.
He's sort of got the ball. I've jumped on his back to tackle him.
Yeah.
He's thrown his elbow back, sort of brushed me, and I've just given him one in the back, like, you fucking weak prick.
Yeah.
And he's turned. We've sort of grabbed each other, and
Yeah.
he's just gone bang and just given me the biggest headbutt of all time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No,
Awesome.
not nice. But
Yeah.
Man,
Fucking
wow.
coward. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking do that.
Did you have to go off straight away after? Well,
Oh, no,
No,
I looked at the dash.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's there,
nice. It's a nice one.
oh,
On the
Jesus.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just reading. I was looking at through your freaking.
I'm trying to think who I played Brizzy fucking in your first game.
Fox Sports freaking brought it up a bit.
Yeah.
Awesome. Didn't think of that one.
No, because I called him out. I called it out
Yeah,
on Twitter.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Couple of games I've got here though, as we're talking about Brisbane, some noble game at Brisbane. Do you remember 2016 against Essendon? 30 disposals and a goal. Do you remember that game?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
It looks like you had it on the string in that game.
Yeah, I can't really remember it, to be honest, but I think did we win that game?
I think so. Yeah.
Because we weren't winning much, so I think that was one of the games we won.
One that sticks out to me here though, you probably might remember this one, round 2, 2012, when you had 44.
Yeah.
44 and 2 goals. Jesus.
Yeah, I was playing against GWS, so just
And that was when they were just coming in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still can't find anything.
Can't
but
find it.
I'll give you something about something.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Yeah.
What was your first time playing against North like?
Yeah, that was good. It was fun.
Everyone get into you a bit?
Not
or
really. Nah, because I got along with them all, so it was just like,
Bit of banter?
yeah, a bit of banter.
Yeah, thought
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how some clubs really like go after some players.
Did you get booze or not? No booze.
No. No, I love North.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I think they like me too.
Yeah.
It might be different now, like, you know, with social media, like, it's just fucking gone to another.
Oh, mate.
Year
did
now.
you see the game against Melbourne Collingwood on the weekend? How they booed Grundy
Yeah.
and he didn't even want to leave.
I
Like
know.
that's the type of stuff like you sit there and you go, well, hold on, it's not his fault that he left. It's
But they put it in the supporter's head before the game even starts because they talk about it. So,
Yeah.
of course, they're going to do it.
Yeah.
You know? It's just how it rolls.
it's hard. It's hard life being an AFL player.
Yeah, it can be.
Do you support, if you were saying who you support now, are you Brisbane or are you North? Or
I'm more North.
More North?
More North.
How do you
yeah.
see their up and coming talent coming through?
Yeah, awesome. Fucking oath. They've got some real good players.
Yeah, who's that? Wardlow. Oh, he was like a good one.
Sheasel.
And who's that one who got drafted and he's only just started playing because of injuries? Will
Phillips?
No, not Phillips.
Tom Powell? Will Phillips? Will Phillips. Yeah, I think
Is Will Phillips there?
Oh, yeah,
it's Phillips. It's Phillips. Yeah.
29.
Yeah.
He's a good player.
You saw him live. You said he tore you up.
Yeah, that game against Essendon not too long ago. When Simpkin and that went down.
That was a great game.
Half time, all of a sudden Will Phillips comes out of the freaking gates and absolutely blows us away. And we're like, how do we stop this bloke?
Yeah.
And then who's their other drafty? It was
Sheasel,
Wardlow. He was another one.
Yeah, gun.
I was about to say Harry Mackay. Ben Mackay, sorry.
Yeah.
Another gun. I think he had 100% disposal efficiency. Like, there's a couple of good ones.
That was like a finals-like game, that one. That was
Yeah.
You know, that was real. That was good for North to play in that.
Yeah.
To show that
they're showing
they're a good side.
They're showing stuff, but like it's just they don't know how to finish. Like to let us, they scored a couple of goals already. They got in front. We scored another one. Got back in front. Kept going back and forth. And
North remind me of when I first got to North.
Yeah.
So you had like Boomer, Drewy, the older players, and then you had like Cunners, Jeeves, myself, Aaron Black, and all that as a young blokes.
Yeah.
And that's what I see in North now. You got Sheasel, all these young fellas,
Phillips,
and then they've got
all
Zeebs now, who's the older.
Goldstein.
The Cunners, they're the boomers now, you know, like
Yeah.
to lead them. So they got real, and Almac, and I haven't met Simpkin, but he seems like a good fella. So
What's your take on Taron Thomas?
I don't really know too much, but he's just a bit, I don't know, a bit lost, is he? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one.
He's back
There
now.
was something. I think it might have been last year. He lost. I don't know if he lost someone.
Yeah.
Because there was a post about him losing someone, and then they said he's finally back on track now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the way he's playing footy and actually getting out playing senior footy, which is
Yeah.
good.
I think he likes, by the sound, he just likes living his life sort of thing. And You know, the AFL world don't like that as well.
Yeah.
They fucking hate it.
Mm.
Like, so
You
some of the stuff he's done in the car, like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No matter what you do, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Like it's like videos of AFL players when they're out drinking and stuff.
Yeah.
Kills their career.
Yeah. I know.
You can't do anything because everyone knows it. It's like, just got to record them straight away, get a photo of them.
I'd be fucked, eh? Like, if the media, if I was a young player now and the social media, like the amount of, being pissed as a young kid.
Mm. Oh, mate, I'll be definitely screwed.
Everyone would be. Like,
I'll be gone.
Crazy.
I think I'd have to lock myself up in my room and actually put a padlock on. Jail myself.
How often would you be going out when you were playing AFL?
Oh, just like everyone else.
Every weekend, pretty much.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
But
were you getting in trouble for it, or?
Nah, not really. Nah, because I was doing it like.
But did you know a certain? I know in some clubs
you couldn't go out on 6-day breaks and shit.
Yeah, I know certain clubs say you can go out, but don't go out past this time. That's when trouble. Yeah,
which is true.
12 o'clock normally they say, don't they? It's when trouble normally happens, is it?
Yeah. But I was just like, I'm a young kid. I'm living my life, sort of thing. Like I know it's a professional environment, but I don't know. I just did my own thing. Sort of thing. Yeah, like everyone else is doing my age, you know. Like
I was about to mention the 6-day break rule. Like what happens there? How's that follow?
Yeah, you're not allowed to drink. Or if you get in trouble.
Yeah, like I didn't know because everyone like I see a couple of Bombers boys when they have a 7-day break, they finally get to have a beer. Like, how does that work? Like, why is that rule in with the 6-day break?
I got no idea. Right?
Never asked it. It's just a rule.
It's just a rule. It's weird. I don't know.
It's quite silly, isn't it?
I reckon.
Because they're gonna go home and have a couple of beers anyway.
Sure.
Like
every player is fucking having a beer.
Like. Yeah. What's wrong with having one at the game?
100%, mate. Yeah.
They're going to have a beer. They're going to go for the Macca's drive-thru on the way home or the KFC drive-thru and get something on the way home.
For sure, man.
Skin folds.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah. Could go on a long time about talking about it, eh?
What's some of your, talking about that, we may as well mention, what's some of your most memorable night outs with some of the boys? Or if you maybe can't name drop them, but what's some of your...
There's been heaps.
Surely after.
Or even though, let me rephrase that. What's your the best footy trip you've been on?
Best footy trip? Phew. We went to Thailand when I was 18. My first 2 years. That was sick.
Yeah.
That was real
massages?
Good.
No.
Oh yeah, all the boys were getting massages. Yeah. I actually didn't. Actually didn't get one then. But
you been there, JP? Hey, buddy.
No, I've never been out of Australia.
Hey, buddy. When you walk,
haven't?
Nah.
When you're walking across the street, they like full on try and grab you to bring you in. Yeah, I've been once. Yeah, they literally try and grab you by the arm and bring you in.
They love
Australians. Fiji for honeymoon, but that'd be the first time we'll go out. Yeah. I've heard it's good over
relaxing, yeah.
As soon as I turned 21, though, I went to Vegas every year until
a lot of footy players love Vegas.
Yeah, I was like 21. I'm Vegas every single year. I saw Swanee and Dusty over there.
Were they in some states?
No better than us, really.
They'd be in some wild states.
But I remember fucking going up the escalators pretty pissed, and I just get whack on the. It was Dusty. Hey, bro. I'm like, oh fuck, what's up? Yeah, but I knew Dusty from 18s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's funny.
So Vegas is probably, if you were to suggest a place to go nowadays, would be Vegas straight away, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cancun.
What's Dusty like?
Yeah, good.
Like,
yeah, he's like.
You know, when I say what's Dusty like as a person, just outside of football and stuff, what's he like?
Well, I only knew him as an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
So, and I think going what I see now, he wouldn't have changed much. I don't reckon. But he's just like he's a cheeky shit. Like he's like just one of the boys, you know.
Yeah.
Fuck them funny stories. I used to. We're in Tassie playing under 18s, and it was me, Cunners, Gary Rowan, and Dusty, and we'd be at our hotel, and I'd be the door knocker, and they'd have fucking pillows.
Yeah,
I'd be knocking on the door. These boys would be hiding, and I'd open the door up, and Cunners, Dusty, Gary Rowan would just go in and bash the fuck out of the players with the pillows, absolutely fucking flog them. And this other night under 18s was so fun.
Yeah.
Do you remember Andrew Hooper?
No,
you don't remember him? Played at the Doggies.
It actually does kind of ring a bell.
Maybe.
Google him. You might
Is he a
know his
forward?
face. Yeah, small
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah,
Andrew
yeah,
Hooper.
yeah.
But we were in Tassie, and there was 2 groups. We were going on this speedboat trip,
Mm-hmm.
and the coaches were on one boat sort of thing, and then coaches and players were on one, and then the players were on the other. So the coaches went out for the boat, and us players, like a few of us, but Andrew Hooper.
Oh, yeah.
You remember him?
Yeah.
Andrew Hooper's stolen, took. You remember
Oh,
Hooper?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hooper.
Yeah.
He's a man.
Absolute menace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Hoops stole the bus, the fucking team bus, and we're fucking he's fanging it through the fucking car lot. While the coaches, the Vic Country coaches, are on the boat going over speed. I was like 60k. It was a fucking pisser. Yeah, it was so funny. We were all on the bus, like our heads are hitting the fucking top, like, having the time of our life.
Oh, God.
But and then this other one, we're playing WA at Etihad.
Yeah.
Night before the game, it was we're all fucking playing gang up Tiggy. The night before a game till about midnight. I'm in bed and I hear cunners and all that fucking playing Tiggy, running amok. It was so funny. That was some good times.
Who's one of your toughest opponents you've come up against, or someone you know you had some real good battles with?
Well, Daniel Kerr.
Yeah. Get into like a bit of sledging with him too, or
No, I'm not like that.
Nah.
I just used to play footy.
Mm-hmm.
Did he ever try?
No, we used to talk. Yeah, we
Really?
had some good wrestles and shit.
Yeah.
But like,
Never.
nah, he was good. He was real good.
Just fair.
Fair.
Yep.
Yeah. Because like, I'm sure if I was fucking being a prick, like,
Yeah,
you'd give it back. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But we just play footy and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I found Ryan Griffin really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'cause
Yeah, he
he's
was a good player.
I'm not fast.
Yep.
And he's so nippy and quick and a real burst player. So I found him pretty hard.
Yep.
Played on Nathan Jones once, and he used to always like get the raps, and they're hard when they're just getting the cheap ones. They like fucking dog.
We get a hard ball.
Yeah, fucking hell.
I-
But they hurt. Like
Yeah.
he's a good. You want to do that?
I had a couple of them over my freaking time.
What little
blokes,
wraparounds?
blokes just sitting out the back. I think I actually sprayed one of the blokes that do it.
Yeah.
He was not Jackson Bins' brother.
Mason Bins.
Yeah.
Yep.
Playing him against Berwick in a semi-final. I think they kicked 2 goals 14. We pumped him. He's just sitting out the back every time.
Get in the hands.
And I'm just ripping into him saying, mate, you get a fucking hard ball, you rang a I'm ripping into him, like yelling it out. And all their Berwick boys are ripping into me because they're saying like I'm just a fill-in part-timer, not playing.
Yeah.
I think I crashed a pack once and I just got up. I was handball that got a goal. We just all celebrated and they all got around me because I was just like, yeah, who's a part-timer now?
Yeah.
It was funny as. But those little wraparound blokes.
Because when you're playing on someone and they get them, they hurt you. It's like, that's a touch to them. Yeah, fuck. So it's good that they do that. If you're getting, you want to give it to them.
Do you think tagging's still in the game, or not, more
It should be, but I like the way
run with more?
Yeah, you run with them and then work off them. I like that sort of.
Yeah.
Instead of your full on Ryan Crowley.
There was a tag. North Melbourne did it to us.
Benny J. Who's that?
On the
Benny
do you mean this year?
This year?
Yeah, one of who is it? Is it Shields that's playing?
Oh yeah, Liam Shields.
He's
Liam
good at
Shields.
that. He's good at that role.
Zach Merritt racked up like 16 touches, kicked
He had 18 in a goal. Yeah.
18 a goal in the first quarter, and then
18. In
Oh no, sorry, he had 18 in a goal for the game.
Who?
Oh, that was last week when he had 15 a goal. I think that game. Yeah, the first quarter.
15 or 16 touches. Zach Merritt in the first quarter and a goal.
Yeah.
So we're gonna blow these blokes apart, and then Liam Shields goes on him, and we shut down. That's when we shut because Zach Merritt wasn't on. So
he's good. Shields at that.
Yeah. There's definitely been some really good ones. Some taggers on the way, and you just go, oh, geez.
Benny Jacobs was good at it.
Yeah, he was good. And then you had these days, even earlier, Matt DeBoer, he was good.
Yeah, Ryan Crowley.
Ryan Crowley.
He was a prick. Him and Boom used to get in some good fucking dust.
Yeah, Ryan Crowley. Who else did you have? Brett McCaffer. He was
a
all right.
couple of the Selwood boys were good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's been some good ones.
Yeah. Now take me to 2019, end of the season. You walk into the Brisbane office.
Mm-hmm.
How does conversation go about
Delisting?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that was weird. I I missed me exit because we'd won the flag, the NEFL flag.
Yeah.
So we went undefeated that year and just won the granny. And my exit meeting was Wednesday, and the boys had their mad money, and I fucking had me meeting at 10 o'clock. I missed it because I was still like pretty pissed.
Yeah.
So I slept through it. Anyway, I knew as well what was happening. I knew I was like done, just because the writing was on the wall. Even in 2018, I sort of knew.
Was it because you weren't getting many games?
18 was the hardest year for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because coming off 2017, had a good year. Like, got dropped early that year. I remember so clearly, Like, round 1, played Gold Coast, had a really good game, kicked 3 or whatever. Round 2, had an average game, dropped.
Yep.
All good. Didn't think I should have, but I copped it on the chin, went back to the twos, started playing well. Because no matter what level I play, I always wanted to be fucking, the best player I could.
Yep.
Went to the twos. Then I come back in for the second half of the year and played really well. Like, locked down that wing role. Started kicking a few goals and shit. So I'm like, fuck, found me spot here.
Yeah.
And I thought Fags was really liking me. And then I'm like, I'll take this into 2018 because it gave me a lot of confidence. I'm like, fucking playing some good footy.
Yep. Then
gets to pre-season, have a really good pre-season, and then we get to the practice game. I'm like, fuck, he's not picking me for some reason. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what have I done? I've had a ripping pre-season as well, sort of picked up from where I left off, and he just wouldn't play me. Played 2 games that year. So that was just getting in my head, Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
So then I'm down in the dumps, sort of, it got to me a bit.
Yep.
And then at the end of that year, I caught up with my manager, Dom Ambrosio, at a cafe, and had a pretty good chat with him. And I'm like, I'm just going to come back, and it either goes 2 ways. You either fucking keep letting it get to you, or you just fucking go, nah, I'm going to do what I can, control what I can control, and do what I can. So that's what I did. I went that way.
Yep.
Got as fit as I can, ran like a PB 3K day 1 of pre-season. Best time I've ever run, which was good.
Do you know what that was off the top of your head? Or?
It was like a 950.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was not too bad. Didn't go to Vegas that year as well. Like, fucking.
You just really worked on yourself.
Well, yeah, but like, I still had a good time. But they told me not to fucking go to Vegas and shit. But I was flat. I wanted to go because I like me holiday. Every player needs their holiday and shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, had a good crack. And then, played the first 3 games of 19. Played me role. Yeah. And the thing is, Fags was always about play your role. Don't worry about stats. Played me role, and then we won the first 3 games of that year. And then I got dropped after round 3, and then that was it. Never played again. So I knew the writing was on the wall after that. But I missed the meeting, and then I had me meeting at like 6 at night. Walk in. How you going, boys? Blah, blah, blah. And then they weren't bringing it up, like the delisting. I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Like, what's fucking... Then I said, so what, have I got a contract next year or what's it go? And then that's when they said it. So I don't even think they were going to tell me unless I brought it up, which is pretty shit.
Yeah, it's weird too.
Yeah, I know. So that's what I couldn't work out. Just be fucking honest with me.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I just want honesty. Tell me round 3 that, mate, you're not going to be here next year. You know. So
would you have thought of going for another club?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What happened when you got delisted? What were you thinking then? Did you try for another club?
Yeah, well, I left it with my manager. I probably could have pushed it a bit harder, but you kind
of just went.
If someone I just think I'm not going to go begging to go play. If someone wants me,
they'll come for
me.
Yeah.
If not, I'm happy. Like, you know what I mean. So no one
really.
come.
What was Fags like as a coach?
Yeah.
I can see he's a bit of a rough nut on field.
I just find seeing it goes to people's like heads when they get to it, like a senior coach.
Yeah.
I don't know, someone flicks. So he's like they're good with the senior team, and then they sort of forget about the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got like the top 15, and then
they have their 5-minute meetings like twice a year, where it's like a tick the box thing. You go meet with the coach for 5 minutes. It's a thingo, and I've caught up with every player, blah, blah, blah. But come on, really get to know me.
Yeah.
Like, No, yeah. Fags didn't really get to know who I was as a person.
Does that hurt you to this day a bit?
I hate when coaches don't get to know you
Yeah.
as a player. Like, they should. Because I got along well with all, like, my assistant coaches, really tight with them. But it was just always the senior coaches.
Yeah.
And I'm not one to fucking, suck up. I don't never suck up. I'll never go suck the coach's ass.
No point.
No point.
What good does it get you up?
Exactly. And a lot of people do that, and it does get them places. But that's just not me as a person. I won't suck up anyone's ass.
I just look at it and go, well, if you don't want to talk to me,
exactly.
don't talk to me.
I'm the same.
I'm fine.
I'm the same. Yeah. Yeah. If you want me, you want me. If not, fuck. I'm all good.
Yeah, like if you want me, I'm here.
Yeah.
If you don't,
that's all.
It is what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Fast forward now, you're playing now at Pearsdale. What was obviously your brother and your dad's the coach, but was that the driving aspiration obviously to come over? But did you even weigh it up, or was it just I'm doing it straight away?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the plan was when I finished to play still a couple of good years, like I was meant to go to Norwood in SA and play Sandful footy.
Yep.
So I had a 2-year contract there, but COVID hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I love welfare. So I had a role there with like working with the young kids there and playing or whatever. And then COVID hit and my house had just got flooded in Brizzy.
Yep.
So I'm like, I got to go. And I just met me missus as well, Nat. And I'm like, fucking long distance. Jeez, I've done that before. That's not good. So I got, when COVID hit, I'm like, I've got to go back, look after my house and whatever. And then stayed there. So I was meant to be in Adelaide for 2 years, and I said I'll play till I'm 30, play 2 more years of good footy, and then I'm going to go play with Geordie, my brother. And all through my career, I was like, I cannot wait to go back and play local footy.
Yep.
With Dad coaching and to play with my brother, like that, awesome, nothing better.
And is it everything you'd hope for?
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. I love local footy. Like,
what's it like down at the Dales?
good, man. Yeah, it's just like a big family.
Get a big crowd every week, or
They show up all the time.
Yeah.
They're such loyal. Like, it's just like Devon. Everyone's the same.
Yeah.
The whole town sort of gets behind the club. I love it. Yeah.
and you got Beams down there now too.
Beamsy.
How's he going?
Yeah, he's good. He's finding his feet now.
we actually
Bumped into him in Chapel Street last weekend.
Yeah. You were out with the boys last week.
Yeah,
secret
Fuck,
garden.
you two were going well.
Yeah.
I was pretty blind.
Yeah. You done a brew rating. You did.
I did. I said an 8, and he goes 5. Could be better.
Who?
You.
Did I?
Yeah, you're like that's a 5. Could be better.
Yeah.
They were pissed too.
they were all pissed because I know Michael Hammond and all that shit because I played with Michael at Beaky.
Well, Connor Benwell, are you mates with him too? Connor Benwell as well? Because Michael Hammond and him are pretty tight.
Nah, not really. Nah, I think they were all Pearsdale boys before.
Okay.
Michael went to Pearsdale before Beaky.
Right.
After Beaky, sorry. And then, met them. Then we were meant to go to the SB, couldn't get let in there because of one of our mates.
Funniest story. He comes in, yeah.
It wasn't even that, like, I was blind. And I got let in. I thought, how the hell did I get let in, but he doesn't?
I'm egging him on. I'm like, so SB kick-ons afterwards, SB afterwards. He goes, yeah, fucking oath, SB. And then some of the boys haven't been there before. He goes, I'll show you a fucking good time, the SB. I'll show you a good time. He leads the way. We get in the line. The guy goes to him, how many drinks you had tonight? He turns around and said, none.
Oh,
yeah, so he
come on.
fucked himself there.
And then everyone in the group got in, and then he didn't. And he's like, nah, just go ahead. I'm like, no, we can't go. We can't just leave you behind. And he goes, nah, they're fucking scared of a good time. Well, like, everyone's just like, why didn't you just say, I've had a few?
Yeah.
Not none.
I know.
Then,
but you start getting in your own head. You fucking oath.
Yeah, but I was blind, but I'm sitting there going, dude, act normal. Once you go in, do whatever the fuck you want. You can go bananas.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, all right, straight face, ID, walk in. I'm sitting there, I look over, I went, fuck, I really wanted to go have a good time in the SB.
Yeah, he's going, go.
Yeah, he's like, go. I'm like, nah, I'll walk over. Then my Campbell, my best mate, he's sitting at Chapel, so we're like, all right, we'll go there. Walk in, partying for a bit, and then he walks out, he goes, dude, I just met Dane Beams. I'm like, bullshit. He's like, nah, look, got a photo with him and everything. I'm like, holy fuck, Dane Beams is here. What the fuck? Walk around the corner, he's actually standing there. I'm like, oh, yep,
It's
nice.
good, yeah.
Couple of boys got a photo with him.
He hadn't been out in 5 years.
5 years, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. So it was good to see him fucking out and
Yeah.
out and about. Yeah,
It was packed there too.
It was pretty packed, man.
No, they had a good time, the boys.
Yeah, it was. Oh, jeez, that was a
you pull
reasonably
up?
big. Oh, I didn't pull up too bad because I find once if I drink the next day, I go. I just got to force myself to get up and do something.
Yeah.
Whether
How old
it's-
are you boys?
I'm 22.
22.
Yeah.
So whether it's go for a walk, go to the gym, just get up and do something,
Yeah.
and then and then if I crash later, I crash later. But get around that first bump,
Yeah.
and then I'm normally all right.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't work, but
Like
Can't
it's
remember what I
it's sort
did
of
the
easy.
next day.
It's easy at like your age. Fucking hell.
oh yeah, people
You
say it
start
gets harder.
fucking-
Gets
oh
harder.
fuck yeah.
Mate, everyone
Fucking
says
hell.
it's fucking easy. I'll wake up the next day, I'm just like,
Yeah, it's hard. I've really reined it in. Oh, gee, I enjoyed my 20s, but I've reined it in now. Yeah.
Now I think we'll finish off with a few questions.
Yep.
So
Do it.
Connor has sent for a few questions first, and
Well?
one of
Oh.
the boys who comes in, but he has one too. Connor Benwell. First one is I said to Connor, send through some obscure questions that you like.
Which
And
one's Connor? He's on this show as well.
the older one?
Beard?
Yep.
Yep.
that's collar.
First one he says, how many chickens do you reckon you could beat up before they got you?
Chickens.
Yeah.
Fucking few, I reckon.
Yeah.
Just keep kicking them. Yeah. Chickens.
He comes
Yeah.
up, dude. He comes up with some.
I don't
fucking
reckon
questions.
they couldn't get me, the chickens.
Nah.
Could they?
No?
I don't know.
Don't reckon?
What do you reckon?
I don't know.
Chickens? Fuck. So they're coming hard at you?
Yeah.
Apparently. He
How many
asked-
of them just fucking... They're
Yeah,
coming?
just until they get you, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, probably. They'd end up getting you. Maybe 20? You reckon?
Yeah, 20, 30, you'd say, I
20,
reckon.
30 till your
Yeah.
legs start
Yeah,
falling
yeah,
off.
20, 30.
Yeah. Another one he says, kebab or souvlaki?
What's the difference? Kebab or souvlaki? What's the difference?
Come on, mate.
Do you know?
Yeah.
What? Tell me.
Souvlaki's a fish and chip joint, mate.
And kebab is what?
Kebabs are like HSP and stuff.
But isn't it...
I always
sorta-
find it similar.
It's sort of
very
similar, but
yeah, but what's the difference?
it's different names.
Kebab or souvlaki? I'll go... What's the Greek ones where you get from the Greek restaurants?
Souvlaki.
Souvlaki. I'm souvlaki.
And you've already
I think that's
touched...
the difference.
Yeah,
Because
Greek.
of the sauce
Yeah.
and stuff.
What are you?
I'm kebab.
How many chickens for you as well?
Oh, it's, 20, 30.
Yeah.
Mate, I'll just fucking die. I'll just run.
But there's a number.
Yeah, I'll go probably 30.
30.
Yeah.
You've already touched on this one a bit, but obviously, what's your ultimate destination for a footy trip, and who are you taking? Let's just say you can take 3 of you.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's Vegas,
I'm
isn't
going
it?
to Vegas.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm
Yeah.
going to Vegas. I'm taking Louis Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking
Louis Taylor, is
taking Brad McKenzie.
Mm-hmm.
Louis Squizzy Taylor. He played at Brisbane and
Brisbane.
Sydney.
Brisbane and Sydney, yeah.
Won the
Rising Star.
Star, yeah.
He won it, yeah. Louis Taylor, Brad McKenzie, Reece Matheson, Nathan
He's
Smith,
naming a couple here. Here
Twisties.
we go. Yeah.
My brother, fucking hope me brother.
Surely father goes with you as well.
Dad?
Yeah.
Nah. He can't hack it, mate. He can't hack it. He's not coming. And Taylor McKenzie, team-man we call him. I'll take those boys.
Yeah, that's nice. And now we've got some questions from the Dales boys.
Yeah.
So let me get them up. First one is, you're going to have to probably give me a bit of context this one, but Connor Benwell says, how well do you rate your Colonel's puff game out of 10?
Oh, 10. I'm a colonel, man.
Well, yeah,
What's it gonna-
what's this?
It's a drinking thing. Do you want to have a crack at it?
Yeah, what is it?
You need a beer. You need a full beer. To do
Yeah,
it.
and then what do you do?
It's a drinking thing.
Yep.
So you got to. It's a drinking sort of. What is it? Like I don't know.
Game?
It's not a game.
No.
It's a drinking thing. It's a North thing.
Okay,
It
yep.
started at 10.
Archie McGuinness says, is Cruz West the best looking bloke you've ever laid eyes upon?
No. No.
And Michael Hammond said, who's the worst bloke at the Dales and why is it Connor Benwell?
Me and Connor are actually very similar because I see myself a lot in him. When he gets pissed, he gets real like when I was young, sloppy sort of thing, just real piss and very similar. What was the question? I didn't even fucking
Who's the worst bloke at the Dales and why is it Connor?
they're all good at the Dales, but Connor, because he gets so sloppy.
Have you got any, JP?
Have you got any proper ones for yourself?
Actually, I got a couple. From Mornington Peninsula, who's the best player you reckon you've come across in the Mornington Peninsula, if you know? and someone
Yeah.
who's gone, that's a challenge.
Yeah, yeah.
And they could probably have gone on a bit.
That Darcy Hope.
Mm.
Is he the blonde?
Kringle.
Kringle.
It's Darcy Hope or
Yeah, Darcy Hope, the blonde one.
Riley Darcy. Which one?
Kringle.
Yeah,
Bald hair with the tattoos?
No, not him. Not
No,
him.
yeah,
the
Darcy
other one,
Hope then,
he's a good player.
Mhm.
I rate him. There's a few that get around. Like Cruzy's like
Yeah, he's in
Luke,
star.
I feel like if you chucked a lot of these boys in an AFL environment, they could almost fucking like make it. To be honest,
Cruz is a star.
like Luke Daniels,
Yeah.
Silk, like he's a gun. But there's a lot of good players that get around the comp. Yeah.
And who's obviously who's going to be the toughest team to knock off to try and win the flag in the Div 2 at the moment?
Kringle.
Kringle, yeah.
They're the best.
Mhm.
They're undefeated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When have you played him?
We lost by a goal.
And do you play him again?
I think so. We're up by a point with 3 minutes to go, I think. And then they got us. Yeah.
Is it a tight competition
Very,
down there?
very tight.
Yeah?
Yeah, very tight.
I saw Somerville smash Chelsea.
Like, it's good to see, like, teams like Tybe winning as
Mhm.
well. Like, I think Seaford are no good this year. But, like, Tybe are going, like, winning some good games. So,
Seaford have lost a lot of
yeah.
good players.
They lost that, is it Bash?
Isaac
They went
Bashir.
up to Queensland, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
But I think Bashir stayed.
Oh, right. Is he still there?
Yeah, I think so.
Joel
Phil-
Phil Brody,
yeah.
one of my mates.
He's a body?
He's up in Queensland.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've played a lot of footy. What's your favourite ground you've played on,
Mm-hmm.
and your least favourite?
Favourite ground? Oh, the G's pretty good.
Yeah,
I like the G. I like Geelong. Surface-wise, Geelong's ground. I love that surface. It's unreal. I like playing in Tassie. And then the old Subiaco, because it's so fucking big.
Yep.
I love that, yeah.
Imagine the atmosphere there too.
Worst ground, SCG.
Really?
Too small.
Connor, the other guy, Connor, who's on it, he hates the SCG.
Yeah,
Is
He flew over to
so
Sydney
small.
and he's like, I'm
Eddie
doing an
Hudson.
investigation on it.
obviously played against Langwarren on their main ground.
I haven't played there.
You haven't played there yet?
No, we only played them once last year
Really?
at home.
Damn.
Yeah. But
Well,
I've been
that's
there.
a-
It's big. It's big.
Apparently someone said it was like the size of the MCG.
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah.
It's big.
I've watched the games there when Dad was coaching there and shit.
Yeah.
Connor will be happy with your SCG call because he goes,
Yeah.
he flew to Sydney for work. Goes, I'm going over there to do investigation. One, it's a shit ground, and two, there's so many fucking injuries that happen there.
Yeah, it's
The
just
surface
so
is shit.
small.
He goes, Sydney as a state, no. He hates
Yeah,
Sydney.
I don't
Hate
like
Sydney as a
I don't like
state.
Sydney.
Sort of like Marvel when their ground was freaking everyone
Chopped
was
up.
getting injured
Yeah.
and shit. I think
Well,
the
that
first-
was because they had a concert there, wasn't it?
they redid the surface.
Yeah.
And it felt like apparently concrete under
Yeah.
the.
When was that? Didn't the ground start coming up and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember because the first game, round one, Daisy Thomas did his shoulder. I remember that.
They've had a
one.
few
It was
issues there. I
cold,
remember
yeah.
Michael Close from Brizzy had done his ACL there on that. You know how it goes from the grass to the synthetic shit.
Mhm.
He done his knee on that.
Synthetic stuff.
Or like the fake sort of grass
On the side.
on the side.
Yeah, on the boundary.
Yeah,
around the boundary.
They've had
and
some
stuff,
issues
yeah.
there. Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
He's ACL on that.
yeah. So he went to court and shit through that. Michael
What,
Close.
what was he doing? Rather off and then just.
It was a contest, and he must have, I don't know, something happened. His knee twisted on, I think it was half on the ground, half on that weird shit. I don't know. But
That'd
yeah.
be fun.
Now, I'll finish off with one last question, and I know this one is what JP is very passionate about.
Yep.
What is your honest thoughts on the state of the game with the way they are taking on dangerous tackling?
Oh, my God. Nah. Terrible.
Yeah. How
Mate.
fucking bad is it, man?
Oh, it's going in a bad way.
Did you see Jared Berry's one?
Yeah.
How was he? Didn't even have the arms pinned.
I know, man. It's
And then, no, actually, that's not even the worst one. Dan Butler
Yep.
pinned the
Chase-
bloke hot,
Chase down one.
chased down a tackle.
No, the Sicily one for me. That was.
He lost control, and it's just like it wasn't his fault.
Oh no, the
He
other
literally lunged to make a like game-saving tackle.
Yeah.
And then.
bloke, and then another Hawthorn bloke came over the top.
Yeah.
It's just
That's
like you may
footy.
as well make them all wear helmets at this point.
Yeah. It's going to be like that AFL 9 soon.
Yeah.
Did you see Mantle's hit?
Nah.
So
No.
Aish is running for the ball. Mantle's coming one way as well. Both going for it. He's protected himself. Absolutely rocked Aish.
Right.
I'll get the video up for you.
I think with, like, you can tell.
It made it look worse because Aish's headband flew off.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
It was unreal.
You can tell what a report is, though.
Yeah,
Can't
exactly.
You can see a clip and you go, yeah, that's done, or it's like no.
Yeah.
So it's common sense.
There you go. Oh, what's the fucking that fucked off?
Well, one of the worst ones, I think, was it Courtney Dempsey? Do you remember that one? The Essendon one?
Oh, when he dumped Deledio, he grabbed him and threw him.
Pretty much suplexed him.
Yeah,
like,
bad.
that's silly,
That's
but
silly.
like,
Yeah. Like the real bad sling tackles, like they're bad.
They're bad.
yeah. So this is the Mansour one. Let's see what your thoughts on this
Oh,
one is. Okay.
Yeah, nah. That's just footy.
Ash didn't even protect himself.
Yeah, but that's just a contest.
What do you get? Week
3 weeks.
Three for that.
3 weeks.
Oh.
and what did Broad get for his 6, wasn't it? Or 4?
Now, Broads was stupid.
Yeah.
He grabbed him up, so the ball was out, grabbed
And then-
him, and then slung him to the ground, and he knocked him out pretty much. So that,
You can tell what's
that's
bad and
report.
what's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
but like all these dangerous tackles of like, where they're actually grabbing them, holding the ball. The umpires even pay the free kick holding the ball.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like a couple of days later, they're going to the MRO. And
Yeah.
Like,
Well, take us inside the club. How are they teaching you to tackle when you were there?
Well,
were they really like getting him?
it was more like, just get your hips in, drive with your legs
Yep.
and stuff. But it was never sort of dump them, never
Yep.
to dump
Mhm.
or anything like that. It was if you could do it fairly, like, you know.
Yeah. Did you even hear what Dan Butler said after he tackled? He said, if I didn't tackle him, I'd get dropped.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
Yeah,
for sure.
because that's what the tribunal asked him. Or did you have any other option? He goes, no, I would have been dropped
Yeah.
if I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Like, what are you meant to do in those type of situations?
It's
Like-
ridiculous.
It's
I get why
it's
they brought it in because like they're under fire, the concussion people. Like, but they've gone too hard.
Too far.
Yeah.
they're
I'm all
doing-
for protecting the head, but not
No,
this.
but
No,
if they're
I'm with
protecting the
you.
head, cool. Like they've got the concussion protocol. You can't play for a week until you're
12 days now.
Fuck.
Yeah, even
What?
local footy.
Yeah, it's 12
Really?
days. It's
Yeah.
12, gone to 12 days this year.
Fucking hell.
So if you can cast, you're done for. It's only a week.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure.
No, it's gone to 12 this year.
Is it 12?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Or-
a week.
Was it 10? It's 10 or 12. One of them.
Because
anyways.
normally when they
It's double
normally
figures.
when they get concussed, I know they do miss one game and then come back. Yeah, so you are right, 12. So yeah, you'll miss a game and then come back.
Yeah.
Which that's all right, but then like the actual tackling,
That's
it
the fair
does
part.
my head in.
You've already got the concussion protocol in. Leave the dangerous tackle out. Like it's
Yeah.
silly.
Someone needs, like, I feel like the people running it are just have no idea at the minute.
Mhm.
You got to get some like proper footy who have played the actual game to start running the fucking comp.
Well, we don't even have a. They don't even have a CEO at the moment, do they? Wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Something like that.
But
AFL CEO.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
No, there's someone. They're still looking for someone because what's the name? They were looking at taking it. Richmond one. Brendan Gale.
Brendan Gale.
Yeah.
No, isn't that
I thought so. No, they've
Adrian
already.
Dillon, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, or whatever other role. There was another role they haven't filled. I can't remember what it is, but yeah,
Yeah.
No, it's Brad Scott's role now
maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
because Brad Scott obviously took up coaching.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, maybe it is the umpiring. Yeah, the umpiring role because that's what they're going.
Brad Scott was looking over everything.
Yeah.
He was the main
Yeah.
person for that fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's no consistency in it.
Nah, it's weird.
Did you ever get reported?
Nah, I'm clean.
Yeah.
I just love playing footy. Yeah.
Did you ever find out with anyone that did get reported, like how it went? Or how it goes?
Well, Mitch Robbo, he's the one to talk to. Mitch Robbo, he's been fined that many times. He
I'd
played for
love to
free
get
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd love to get him on.
yeah. Just fucking ask him.
Yeah, could.
Yeah.
Good.
I think the thing is, you just got to fucking have a go. and try
Exactly.
and-
That's why I just shit
'Cause
shot.
I understand it's like when I was doing the because my Brews with Basti started as a podcast,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and I know how hard it is to get guests on. You just got to have a fucking crack and
Yeah.
keep persisting with it.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, fucking oath. It's good. How long have you been doing it for?
Year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like
Just
it?
it was COVID times when it like middle of COVID probably.
Just after, because I was living in Packy.
Yeah, so just after COVID.
What
yeah.
made you start?
So I did sports media at uni.
Yeah, okay.
So that's what I like doing.
Every time that he had a frigging project done, he'd call me.
I just go, this guy would talk the ear off anyone,
Yeah.
so I'll take him.
Yeah.
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 And
And then yeah.
just
It's good because like you never fucking know where you can get. Honestly,
Exactly.
You hear these stories like fucking you start in a what's this, like a little shack,
Yeah.
and you fucking all of a sudden you might have a fucking studio one day.
Yeah.
You never know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Fucking oath.
It's
You just
pretty
keep going
good.
with it.
Like, look at Daisy Thomas and all that. You boys, Mitch Robinson, like, all
Dill Buckley.
Dill Buckley.
Yep. You got to start somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's good. I love it.
Shepmates, that's a big one. Shepmates, they're huge now.
We played against them yesterday.
Well, they're good. They're good footballers.
They're not bad,
Yeah, because Miles is on Casey's list.
I can't remember who's who.
Number 4 is Miles, I think.
Right.
Yeah,
Are they
he,
both left footers? Both of them. One's a left footer. He was.
Who do they play for?
they play Cribby.
Good point.
That's where they're from. And then Miles is on Casey's list.
Yeah, because when we played him earlier in the year, one of them didn't play.
Yeah, he's on. He would have been at Demons. Yeah, and they do a lot of KO stuff.
Yeah.
I saw.
Him and Mitch Robbo.
I saw. Isn't Mitch Robinson doing that today? Tim Zoo's fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mitch Robinson's doing the coverage for like all the interviews for Tim Zoo's fight today.
Really?
He posted something not long ago.
Like,
He's good at it.
Yeah.
He's good at it.
Oh, I actually saw a video of Mitch Robinson.
Tyson Fury.
Huh?
Tyson Fury. That was on. Yeah.
With him and DeGoey.
Yeah.
Yeah, how funny was that?
Yeah.
Tyson Fury told him to fuck off.
That was good banter. So do you do all the editing yourself and shit?
Yeah.
How long does it take you?
Couple hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends.
Will
what I'm
you
doing.
do it straight away or not? You have it like.
I'll have a bit of a break and then get into it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. So
So when do you?
I release it on a Thursday morning.
Yeah. Okay.
I find Wednesday would be ideal, but a lot of podcasts come out on a Wednesday, and I'm just like, well, everyone's going to want to listen to that one first.
Yeah.
So let's pick a day when I know no one really posts. So then, yeah.
Do you get more listeners through like
Spotify? Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
What are you getting?
Mixes sometimes 50, sometimes 20.
Yeah.
Like some have 150.
Yeah.
Just mixes,
Yeah.
depending like if we have a guest, if we don't, what we're talking about.
Who have you had on?
I've had
Harmsy on.
yeah, because Harmsy was from Devon, so
Yeah.
I literally just messaged him. He's like, "Yeah, I'll come on."
I miss
Harmsy.
Devon boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why he plays. That's
all
why he
their
plays.
boys are.
Harmsy
He's
played.
Devon.
Harmsy
Right.
plays juniors at Devon.
Right.
Because you got Jack and Paddy down there.
That's his brothers.
Both brothers.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mac Andrew, Gold Coast.
Yeah. Okay.
That was from my brother. Who else we had? Oh, we had Jackson Binns, who just got drafted to
Yep.
Carlton.
You have
Who else?
umpire.
Oh yeah, Nick Foot.
Yeah.
That was our most like big TikTok.
Righto.
video ever.
Right.
No, that was Quinn. We had just a random guy who was talking about Braden Maynard. That was our biggest one.
Oh,
Who else have we had? That's the main ones we've had, the big names and that type of stuff. But yeah, we're talking to a few people. And
Yeah. So you've always wanted to do this type of shit?
yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
that's good, man.
Just love talking sport.
Yeah. Fucking oath.
So like, just comes natural and so easy.
Yeah. And then you're watching sport all the fucking time.
Pretty much.
Try to.
Yeah.
when the missus lets me.
Yeah.
Just this,
She doesn't really let me watch cricket. So.
Nah.
but footy she let slide.
Girls hate
Footy,
cricket.
yeah,
They
dude.
hate it.
Try and get her like she comes here and watches me. She goes,
This is so boring.
"Yeah."
Yeah.
I sit there. Well, oh well.
Yeah.
You can stay here.
Yeah.
She likes it where I'm batting because I can sit on the sidelines and just sit there and just talk to her.
What are you, batter bowler?
Both.
Both. Yeah.
That'd be right.
What? So open and then what? Come in when?
Well, this year I don't know what I'm doing this year.
I heard you're batting 9.
No, that was last year, mate.
So you're not an all-rounder if you're batting 9, are you?
Nah, that's not an all rounder.
Last year I was batting 9.
You're not an all rounder then.
Oh no, I pushed up to 5.
Oh right.
All right. So
Push up
you've
the
upped the class now.
I'm hoping to bat 5 and probably take first change bowler.
Righto. Yeah. Yep.
Better suited for me.
Yep. Nice.
I think that's about it. Thanks for coming on, Basti.
Thanks for having me.
No worries.
I loved it.
Make sure to tune in to all our episodes on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts to not miss anything. And cheers again, Basti, for coming
Thanks
on.
for the brew.